What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Jackson. Second day in a row of the vlog with me wearing sports stuff in the first clip slash intro. Plus, this commercial's on. I've never actually seen that show, but I've seen it through YouTube Shorts and also Young Sheldon too. Power's here, and today is Sunday, and the Colts are getting ready to play. We're playing against the Steelers today in Pittsburgh. I'm a little nervous, I'm not going to lie. I think it's going to be a good, close game. But I think our offense has what it takes. We play in Berlin next week, too. So I'm going to be up early next Sunday. I was up early today because I live in Indiana, and we do the daylight savings time here. So we went back an hour at 2 a.m. So I woke up at like 8 o'clock this morning. I normally wake up like 9 on the weekends. But yeah, we're getting ready to watch the Colts game, Daniel Jones versus Aaron Rodgers. Hopefully we can win, go to 8-1. That'd be pretty sick. And then, like 9-1 going into our bye week is a real possibility. Especially if we win today. I think we could take care of business next week. But we'll see what happens. We just need JT to do his thing. We need Danny Dimes to do his thing. And we need the defense just to play decent. As long as the offense can be God tier again, we'll be all right. So, yeah. But besides that, I don't got much. I'm going to watch this, and I'll pick this up here in a little bit. Well, guys, as you can tell, since I don't have my phone facing the TV at the moment, the Colts did lose today. If you don't watch football, then what happened was we turned the ball over 6 times. You're not going to win doing that shit. Like, it's whatever. You can't win them all. But, like, on paper, we're a better team than the Steelers. And we beat ourselves. Like, the game started out really good for us. Pittsburgh got the ball first. They went 3 and out. Then we got the ball, marched straight down the field, scored 7-0. Looked like it was just going to be another one of our dominant games. And then we got to stop, and then we had to punt, and Josh Downs had to be our punt returner today because Anthony Gold was out. Josh Downs muffed the punt. And even though Pittsburgh didn't score off of that, our defense actually got a 4th down stop. Everything went downhill after that because we just got sloppy, turned the ball over, calling dumb plays. We didn't run the ball nearly enough. Like, it was, like, from the beginning, like, Steichen was trying to get Jones going, and Jonathan Taylor wasn't factored in early enough, so when we started falling behind, it was too late to get him in the game. But in the third quarter, we were down 17-7, still very much alive. Jonathan Taylor got like 3 runs in a row, and he got positive yards on each of them. One of them being a 9-yard gain, and it looked like he's about to pop one. And Steichen then decided on 2nd and 1 to call play action, RPO, whatever the fuck it is, and let Jones throw it, and the ball gets batted and gets intercepted. And it's like, bro, what are you doing? Just run the ball. Like, that's what we do best. When we're losing, give the ball to JT. He knows he can get us back in games single-handedly. And yeah, Pittsburgh was doing a good job against JT, but we were not feeding him the ball enough. Like, before that, I think it was Jones' 2nd interception when that happened. Like, JT was finally looking like he was getting going, and they just decided to throw a pick, and Pittsburgh went down and scored, and after that, we had to just throw the ball the rest of the game. But, I mean, we made it a game at the end. We ended up cutting the lead down to 7. So we turned the ball over 6 times. 5 of those by Daniel Jones, might add. 3 interceptions and 2 fumbles. But we turned the ball over 6 times, and we only lost by a touchdown. It was 27-20 was the final score. So it is what it is. You can't win them all. And I made the joke last week that the only team that can beat the Colts is the Colts. Because when we played the Rams, we lost because of that Adonai Mitchell fumble and that holding call by Mitchell. And a game we should have won, beat ourselves. This game, I'm not saying we should have won, but we definitely beat ourselves. Turning the ball over 6 times just is unacceptable. Like, yeah, 1 or 2 is fine. Like, that happens sometimes. But 6 in one game when you've had 4 all season, that's just like that's not good. But I'm not gonna panic. I mean, we're still 7-2. I know the Patriots won, so I think they're also 7-2. So I don't know who is first place right now between us two, but we're gonna be fine. We play the Falcons next week in Berlin. I think we're really going to learn a lot about who we are next week, seeing if we can bounce back or not. If we don't bounce back, then we might be in some trouble. If we lose to the Falcons in Berlin, I will get a little worried. But as of right now, I'm not that worried about it. It's the NFL. You're not going to win every single week. And the Steelers, they were more desperate for a win than we were. But I saw this stat. Like, we turned the ball over 6 times, right? And the Steelers had 27 points in the total game. 24 of those 27 came off of turnovers. The Steelers had one drive where they actually scored without us turning it over for them. So that just goes to show you we completely shot ourselves in the foot. And, props to the Steelers. They outplayed us. They took advantage of their opportunities. But it's one of those games where we seriously just beat ourselves. And even through the Manning years and the Andrew Luck years, all that, it seems like every single season, whether we're good or bad, we have a game like that where we just completely shut down and melt down and play like shit. So I'm glad it happened now and not later in the season. Because even in the Rams game that we lost, I don't think we played like shit in that game. We just had a couple plays not go our way. This game, we played completely like shit, and we only lost by 7. So I think we're doing all right. And I also just realized both the games we've lost this season, we've lost both of them 27-20. So, but I mean, the game was over in the fourth quarter. We kicked a field goal with 10 seconds left to make it a 7-point game, and we kicked an onside kick to try and get a Hail Mary opportunity, and we didn't get it. But I think, like I said, I think we'll be okay. I'm happy that they fought till the end and they gave themselves a chance, even if it was a small chance. Still, we had a chance to win at the end there, and you just got to move on to next week. It's the NFL. And through 9 weeks, we've lost 2 games. I think we're doing okay. So, yeah. Is it? Yeah, it's week 9. I'm tripping. But through 9 weeks, we've lost 2 games. I think that's what good teams do. It's the NFL. You're not going to win every single game. And everyone's acting like Pittsburgh's a bad team. They're not a bad team. They're probably going to win the AFC North. And I just want to say it. I hope we play the Steelers again in the playoffs, because they were playing that game low-key kind of dirty. They were just pushing our players for no fucking reason. There was one penalty. There was one time in the game, someone threw Kenny Moore on the ground. And it was after the play. They threw Kenny Moore on the ground. They didn't call nothing until Jalen Jones went and got in the dude's face and, pushed him. And they called a penalty on Jalen Jones, but they didn't call the penalty on the Steelers for throwing Kenny Moore to the ground. And after that, they were just pushing and shoving all fucking game. Steelers were doing it way more than we were, so like I said, I hope we get to play them again in the playoffs, and hopefully we're at home this time so we can get our revenge properly. But yeah, I didn't mean for this to turn into a 7-minute clip. I was just kind of yapping. But the Colts were 7-2 still. I think we'll be okay. We're still at the top of the AFC South by a lot, so we're doing all right. The Texans and the Titans both lost, and the Jaguars are playing the Raiders right now, so we'll see how they do. But yeah, that's all I got for right now. I'll pick this up here in a little bit. All right, guys, so you've reached the end of the vlog. I just gotta say, people online are very much overreacting to the Colts game today. It's one fucking game. We lost by 7. We'll be okay. It's mainly the haters, the people that want to see us fail, or we lost, so it's oh, you suck. It's bro, we played a bad game. It happened. It's the NFL. You're not gonna win them all. We're still 7-2. We got we got Berlin next week, and then we got our bye. Like, if we lose next week, I will be worried. But as of right now, we're chilling. Like, it's one fucking game. But I think we'll be fine. We just gotta lock in next week. I did see a report that after the game in the locker room, every body on the team was, it was like a weird type of calm ordeal, and Jonathan Taylor said it sucks in the moment, but great teams overcome this. So I think that they're gonna bounce back, and hopefully next week they can put up a pretty good showing. And the Falcons, they're sneaky good. Like, some weeks they look really bad, but other weeks they play really good. So they're inconsistent, but we just gotta hope we can kind of get them on an off day, and honestly, just make them have an off day. We don't want to hope for that. We want to beat teams at their best. So, but it's definitely a game we can win. And then after our bye, we got a pretty tough stretch. We're just gonna need Daniel Jones to get it together, because he didn't have a good game. He accounted for 5 turnovers, 2 strip sacks, and 3 interceptions. That just can't happen. It's all right though. We'll be fine. We're chilling. On next week with football. But I'm getting ready to go to sleep because I gotta work in the morning. Because unfortunately the weekend's over. I made the most of it though, for sure. I had a good time on Friday. I had a good time yesterday, and today it was more of a chill day, except for watching the Colts play. I'm just glad we played at 1, so I was able to be pissed after, and it was pretty much a blowout. We got close to the end there, but for the most part, I had already accepted defeat, so I wasn't too pissed about it for the rest of the day. It is what it is. It's football. Like I said, you're not going to win every game, but had a good time at the Halloween party on Friday. Well, parts of it I remember anyway. And then Saturday, going to the Pacers game. That was a good time. And today, even though they lost, it's still always fun to see my team play. And Notre Dame won yesterday too, so I can't fully complain. At least 2 out of my 3 teams won over the weekend, so can't complain too much. But with that being said, tomorrow it's time to lock back in and get back to reality. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss a vlog, and follow me in the description box. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.